So a column on this caught my eye. It's by Julie Kelly, who's in Chicago. She's joining us now. She writes for American Greatness. The column is called Call Out Conservatives, Join the Left's Lynch Mob. First of all, what's a call out conservative, Julie?
Hi, Bill. Well, these are the conservatives who are the Never Trump conservatives, the folks who used to write for the Weekly Standard before it was shuttered in last December. But these are the nags who are constantly telling all of us Trump supporters, the conservatives or people who we need to call out and reprimand for their comments or their behavior. And this is everyone from President Trump to his family members, his cabinet members, Fox News hosts, Republican lawmakers. I follow these people very closely, and they're always telling us what comment or tweet or eye roll or gesture that we need to ridicule and hold people responsible for. But what was funny this weekend, disgracefully, we saw a lot of these Republicans and conservatives, folks at National Review and other conservative outlets who jumped instantaneously on the Covington High School student lynch mob.
Yeah, they joined, and that's the lynch mob you're referring to. The lynch mob on the left who, they don't care what happened anyway, but they want to harm anybody who's supporting Donald Trump. And then this cadre of, you call them call-out conservatives, joined before the facts were known and the videos came out condemning the kids, right?
They absolutely did. And many of them have apologized since then. Some of the apologies were not entirely convincing. But look, these are people whose job it is to get the facts straight. They have to know in this environment that the media, social media, and the left will look at any meme or any image, and that those boys were the perfect targets, right? White Christian boys with MAGA hats on,
absolutely,
attending a pro-life.
But that doesn't excuse bad journalism. And if these people are saying, I'm a pundit, I'm an analyst, and they go and they make a mistake, it's not enough to just apologize, because the mistake was made on ideology, not a factual basis. But let me ask you this. A number of these conservatives or Republicans who don't like Donald Trump say they have a reason, a valid reason. Let's take Dana Perino, for example. All right, she's very visible on Fox News. She didn't like Donald Trump and goes and makes it fairly clear that she doesn't. But she worked very closely with the Bush family. And Donald Trump destroyed Jeb Bush and said bad things about President Bush, the younger. So doesn't Dana Perino have some legitimacy in objecting to Trump?
I mean, I suppose so. And look, there's legitimate criticism to be had for the president and some of his tactics and some of his comments that he makes and name calling. I mean, I'm a supporter of the president, but to be fair, you also have to, call out legitimate criticism when it's due. But we're talking about people. It does not matter what he says, what policy he offers. Look at this shutdown. You have people who are over at the Bulwark now, Bill Kristol and Charlie Sykes and the gang who got fired and shut down at Weekly Standard. They are all in with the Democrats on every single issue. And I think that they really got caught with this Covington High School.
Yeah,
some of them refer to it that they fell for a hoax. They have. I mean, I've written extensively about them, but this time they really got caught for their.
Now, the final question is, the Republican Party, according to all the polls, is staying behind Donald Trump. I mean, his approval rating is high 80s, low 90s in some of these polls. So the pundits who have broken away and don't like him and disparage him are basically Beltway people, all right? They're Washington-based cocktail party people, and they put that, in my opinion, above what policy is correct for the nation. It doesn't seem like they're having a big influence, these renegade conservatives, as you call them, call-out conservatives. Am I wrong?
No, I think you're absolutely right. And, I've encouraged these never Trump Republicans who claim that there could be a legitimate challenge to Trump in the primary, that the Republican Party should not support him. I mean, come out to the Midwest and attend a precinct committeeman's meeting here in one of the suburbs. And, I think Bill Kristol or whoever wants to boost a primary challenger to Trump, come out to these committeemen's meeting and make your case. But they can't do it. It's very easy, like you said, in the comfort of their enclaves in DC or Manhattan to opine about what they think the Republican Party, rank and file Republicans want.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything like that here, outside of Chicago in the suburbs. And I just don't see another really credible primary opponent to take on Trump next year. But
Yeah,
you
John
never know. They're
Kasich
going to keep
may
pushing.
make an attempt, but I agree with you. Trump will get the nomination. Julie, I appreciate it. Good column. I want
Thanks,
everybody to
Bill.
check it out, and thanks for helping us today. We appreciate it.